Hey guys, it's me, Jensen. And now obviously we're getting very close to the trade deadline for this NFL season. And we're starting to really see the contenders separating themselves from the rest of the crew. We've obviously seen some disappointing teams this year. The Atlanta Falcons have been kind of a disappointment in particular for me. The Los Angeles Chargers have been pretty disappointing. But for me, the one that really disappoints me in my heart is the Chicago Bears. It's very sad, guys. I mean, this team, they're supposed to be a playoff team, I was told. I thought they'd win 10 games. Now they're 3-3, and they look like garbage out there. I mean, it's very disappointing. I really expected a big-time season this year. But, I mean, I've been saying this for the past couple weeks now to other people. But the main problem is Mitchell Trubisky. Obviously, they had high hopes drafting him number 2 out of North Carolina. What they didn't realize then is that they were passing on 2 future stars, Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson. It's very sad. I mean, if you watch Mitchell Trubisky out there and every throw you just gain less hope, less confidence in the Chicago Bears. I mean, Matt Nagy is actually doing a good job, on the contrary to whatever people think. I mean, obviously he could be running the ball more, but I mean, he's been doing a pretty solid job. I mean, we haven't really seen the true Nagy offense because Trubisky has handicapped the offense. I mean, he's been missing wide open guys. This guy can't even hit a consistent pass. Like, if a guy's wide open 10 yards down the field, he misses them by a mile. He has wacko mechanics. I mean, the only good thing you can say about him is that he can outrun linebackers. He's just really fast. I mean, being a former running back out of, I think it was high school, I thought he would be like, I was really excited, especially after watching Mike Glennon for those 4 games prior to Trubisky's debut week 5 a couple years ago. But I've been very disappointed this year. I think Trubisky's not the answer. They got to move on. And obviously near the trade deadline, there's been multiple names thrown out there. Josh Rosen from the Dolphins has been mentioned as a possible name. Cam Newton has been mentioned as a possibility ever since Kyle Allen has gone undefeated ever since he's taken the starting job during Cam Newton's injury. And, I've even heard Andy Dalton as a potential name, And those names, they're all okay. But, I feel like some of them might be a bit too expensive. I don't want to give the Bears to give up any of their second-round picks this year because I want them to draft a quarterback. I think that one of Jake Fromm, Joe Burrow, or Jalen Hurts is going to drop in the second round. I'd love if the Bears snagged one of those guys. And, I really don't want them to trade away like a second-round pick for, say, Josh Rosen. I don't see the value in that. I do have a guy that some people may not agree with this, but I think he could really flip the Bears around. And that's Ryan Fitzpatrick of the Miami Dolphins. Guys, we all know it's Fitz magic, Shows up for a couple games, disappears for the rest. But I really feel like, Fitz magic is a real thing. People try to brush it off as like some sort of joke. Last year when Ryan Fitzpatrick was with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, for the first 3 games, he was an MVP candidate. He was lighting up the league. Obviously, he cooled down. Jameis Winston wins the starting job back. But I feel like Ryan Fitzpatrick, he brings this sort of like joy to his teammates. He brings a special energy. That's what I don't see from Mitchell Trubisky. I'm going to be very critical here. I don't think he's a very good leader. You watch that defense, they're playing very uninspired football. We know that defense who gave up 36 points to the Saints, that's not the real Chicago Bears defense. They really got let down by Mitchell Trubisky. Let's make that very clear. And then, even you can see in the offensive line, I don't feel like they're blocking as hard because, they have no faith in their quarterback. And that's really stymied the run game. Everything's starting from Mitchell Trubisky. All their problems are kind of originating from Mitchell Trubisky. And I feel like Ryan Fitzpatrick would change that, Ryan Fitzpatrick, he has that Nick Foles type of stuff, The offensive line, they're going to block harder for this guy, Defense, they're going to play even harder for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Brandon Marshall even said that, Ryan Fitzpatrick is one of those guys you want to run through a wall for. I feel like, that's the type of guy the Bears need right now. In this, hopeless situation with Mitchell Trubisky. Ryan Fitzpatrick can come in there. Matt Nagy, I think he's a great offensive mind. I don't think Fitzpatrick's ever worked with a guy at this high level of an offensive mind. I think Nagy could make Ryan Fitzpatrick look really good in that system. And, I feel like the Bears would be better if they trade for Ryan Fitzpatrick. But the best part is, guys, they wouldn't have to give up much. I mean, my projected trade would be that the Bears would send away maybe like a fourth and fifth round pick for Ryan Fitzpatrick. I mean, what more could the Dolphins want, really? I mean, this guy's 37 years old. He's not the future of the franchise. Dolphins aren't going anywhere. We all know that. I feel like they would happily take a fourth round pick and a fifth round pick for a job. Ryan Fitzpatrick. I feel like that would work for both sides. I mean, people may not like it, but I feel like Ryan Fitzpatrick is the guy here. The Bears could, I feel like with Ryan Fitzpatrick, the Bears could suddenly catch fire, maybe make the playoffs, and I mean, maybe just because I'm a Bears fan, I feel this way, but I feel like Ryan Fitzpatrick could actually lead them to a potential Super Bowl. It depends on which time the Fitzmagic is on. If the Fitzmagic catches fire during the playoffs and into the Super Bowl, they have a chance, because Ryan Fitzpatrick, when he's on, he can compete with anyone. I mean, anyone, even like Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. If Fitzmagic is on, that's going to give defensive coordinators nightmares. It's just a question of when it's on. If he's cold, the Bears will suffer an early exit, maybe not even make the playoffs. But I feel like the potential reward of Ryan Fitzpatrick move is the reason why the Bears should trade for Ryan Fitzpatrick during this NFL trade deadline. It could really make a difference. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like and subscribe. And it's been fun. Hopefully the Bears, make this trade. And, as a Bears fan, really hoping for something good this year. Thanks for watching. See y'all later.